Thus decreed the great and glorious High Priest Harmon. And lo, his minions of mayhem did march out rank upon rank to ravage the land and strike fear into human hearts. Our unholy father then gave up his mortal form so that Malroth, the master of destruction, might be reborn and the world be consumed by catastrophe. Alas, mighty Malroth was defeated at the hands of the despicable spawn of Edric before Hargon's glorious vision and brought to life.
I'm assuming that's Dragon Quest Builders Episode 1.
The moon has waxed and waned many times since that fateful day. Now peace reigns supreme, and our order has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what does a monster do when backed into a corner? It bites, I say. We must do everything and anything within our power to bring this world to ruin. Huzzah! Huzzah! All hail Hargon! Praise be to Malroth!
Those little flying purple things are cute.
O hellish father, hear our prayer. Deliver us from this world of oblivion. Lead us ever onwards as we build your dominion of darkness together. Woo!
Welcome, everybody, to Dragon Quest Builders 2. It is finally here.
I have been waiting for so long.
Time to join us with our silly voices, many, many deaths, and some fun builds.
Yay.
This is...
Are you sure?
Yep.
Dink. You are the hero who will save this world. Arise, my child. Your destiny awaits.
Oh. Hurry up before the skeleton cuts off your head.
The look on your face. I was only ribbing you, my child. You're no hero, I know that much. You're one of them builders, right? You ought to watch that mouth of yours, boy. Telling the truth might land you with more than you bargained for. Still, at least you're not a master builder. You might only be an apprentice, but that'll do. I've actually got just the job for a lad like you. Once you're wiped out sleep from your sockets, come and meet me up on deck. Well, that was mean. And as you can tell, our character's not Winky this time, but Dink, and we gave him bright blue hair because we can.
Yes.
Okay, controls. Whoop. This game has running. Hello.
I have something to tell you. Did you know that you can run by holding R1 while you move around with L? I'm sure the extra speed will come in handy, but take care near high ledges or you'll meet your maker sooner rather than later.
Nah, I'm gonna be revived.
Okay. Do I have anything? I don't have nothing like in my inventory.
Doesn't look like it.
Ooh, wait, first person. Guess I'll just go upstairs. Oh.
Hello.
Looks like a luchador.
Who's that?
Mexican wrestlers.
Oh, so I'm voicing these things?
No, I don't know. Ah, the builder. Tell me, boy, do the children of Hargon frighten you? Do you wish to flee from this floating coffin? These waters are cursed. Strange voices carry across the waters, and many a vessel has vanished into vapor. The crew victims to an unknown fate. Now are you scared? Not as scared as I am, I assure you. I'll be off this death trap at the first opportunity.
Did you see that he pushed us right then?
Yeah, I just saw that. Or he's a hockey goalie. That's the other thing he could be. Oh. Oh. Builder, I have something to tell you. Press X when you want to examine something or strike up a conversation with someone.
How do you think we did this?
I suggest you remember this advice until the day you die. Oh, and one more thing. Could you ask that girl in the brig to pipe down? She won't stop screaming. How does she expect me to rest in peace when she's being so noisy? It's not.
Not even a key.
I used the any key. Do you know that joke? That's
Nope.
like, to continue, press any key. What? Where's the any key?
Oh. But you could talk to the girl.
I could?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello. I can't help but overhear you hobnobbing. Hobnobbing?
Mhm.
With that dreadful dead knot. So you're an apprentice builder, are you? I was going to ask if you'd come up with a plan to get us off this ship, but you're far too much of a rank amateur to figure something like that out. Oh, why in the goddess's name did I ever become a builder? If I'd been a farmer or a miner instead, I'd never been left to rot in this stinking cell. We thought the children of Pargon were all but vanquished, and they were running scared. How did they ever turn the tables on us like this? Jeez. And then that
Two
guy's
other people crying. Oh boy, guess I should go upstairs. Up here, builder.
Stairs is no match for you, I see. You just can't keep a good lad down. Now, as you'll no doubt have spotted, we're sailing on the open ocean. You've got no chance of escaping, so don't even bother trying. Not that you'd get very far anyway. You're nothing but skin and bones. Here, get this down gullet. It's fresh from the captain's table, which is where I sit, by the way. Help.
Dink can't remember when he last ate. The thought of food makes his stomach start rumbling. Kelp to be eaten. Select it. Blank, blah, and press square. Eat it.
Yay. Down in one. That kelp's pretty tasty, isn't it? The pungent aroma and slimy texture make for a spine-tingling combination. You should thank your lucky stars you got to scoff such a scrumptious snack, because it'll be the last meal you ever eat.
Well, this will be a short game.
Yup, you heard me right. You'll be dead soon enough. But don't worry, you won't be shuffling off the mortal coil just yet. I've got plenty of hand grafts for you to be getting on with first.
Hard.
Oh.
Whatever. I'm assuming he means work. Beard, I have something to tell you. If you ever get stuck or can't figure out what to do next, be sure to check back with whoever you spoke to last. It shows you're willing to do the job right, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now that's a tip that'll serve you well in this life and the next. Okay. Oh boy.
I'm gonna talk to everyone.
Oh, there's that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Those sticks are.
Aw! I like those things.
They're like flying tongues.
Yeah. You can wipe that lily-livered look off your face. I'm not gonna send you to the cemetery anytime soon. So as long as you've got some life left in you, I'll give you a chance to keep hold of it. But you have to follow my orders to the letter. What's that? You want to know who we are and what you're doing here? If you're that desperate to find out how up the creek you are, without a paddle, might I add, go and talk to those 5 monsters beneath the flag over there. Those monsters will have a tale or two to tell you.
Oh, now they're all over. Gotta talk to Splattrick first.
Oh,
No, Splattrick.
but this one's an evil.
Hello, humans. We're the last surviving members of our children of Pargon. The ones who didn't get squished. We're going to win this world twist Steve, in the name of the great and glorious High Priest.
How can you take a face like that serious?
Quit with all the slurping. I'm just salving at the prospect of squashing you goon and once for all. It's gross.
How can you take a face like that seriously?
Yeah, gold bats are so cute.
The ship keeps swaying from side to side. I feel a bit seasick. What's that? You want to know where we're sailing to? I haven't the foggiest. The upper-ups would never tell stuff like that to a lowly little dracky. Okay, so that thing. Well, if it isn't the Mr. Builder, not only an apprentice, but they're passing around their own the place. Promises, you can go anywhere with the Belayer without bumping into the innocent little builders hell-bent on doing all the hard work.
I think you might need to speak a little more clearly.
I mean, I have to imitate the accent
I
by
know.
sticking my tongue out. The world is going down the pan, that is for sure. Only I've choices to eliminate bothersome builders like you, one by one. Hee.
Okay.
You ever stop one?
You, that a Princess Builder that we nabbed in Kentland, aren't you? Whoa. I'm the same person?
No.
I must admit, I feel a few pangs of sympathy for you. It's not very nice to know your end is nigh. Chee-hee. Oh boy.
And then this dude that I was voicing earlier. Mendenhall, Canuck, Moonbrook. Through forth, these three kingdoms did come to the hated heroes, the Scoians of Edric.
Scion.
Science of Edric, and laid almighty Hargon low. With his dying breath, our exalted leader surrendered his mortal form so that Malroth, the Lord of Destruction, could be born. Alas, he too was vanquished. But does that mean that all hope is lost? No, I say. Hargon's ambitions did not perish with him. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day we will reduce this world to ruin. Nice.
I learned virtually nothing.
So you talk to the rest of the crew, a little obedient, a little brighter, aren't you? So now you know, we're the last survivors of the children of Hargon, the loyal servants of the mighty master of destruction himself. That means you builders are our sworn enemies. Suddenly I can't read it all. We're sailing the ocean blue, we're rounding up pesky vermin like you, along with anyone else who gets in our way. You want to know what we're going to do with all these builders? Only the higher-ups know for sure, but I'll make no bones about it. I reckon you up up for the chop. Still, that doesn't mean we can't make the most of what little time you've got left. Just be thankful you can be of some benefit as your final moment draws ever closer. This guy keeps being super ominous and then it's like, doom, complete!
You're a little too cheery for being mean, a villain.
And this guy isn't cheery, the rest of the game just is.
Yeah.
Listen up, Builder. Unless you want to spend the rest of your life behind bars, or worse, you'll do as I say. So here's the deal. Last night's storm messed up my ship good and proper. I want you to make things ship-shape around here again. To start with, I want you to break up all the driftwood stewing around the deck and bring me the wood when you're done. Go on, chop chop. Okay.
Punching.
Ooh. So, we're just gonna do that. Who's that guy?
I don't know.
Standing up there like that.
Have you heard?
Yes.
I'd better give you a quick history lesson then. In an age long since past, this world was ruled by the iron fist of a king among kings, the mighty Dragonlord. I was one of his loyal foot soldiers, but the master I so valiantly served was vanquished at the hands of some hot-shot hero. So when High Priest Hargon rose to power, I wasted no time in signing up to join his dishonorable ranks. Alas, even he was destined for defeat. Just my luck. This is like it's like a full generation of
Evil.
battles gone after. Now, the other skeletons look down on me for switching sides. I'm even starting to think the downfall of these great leaders could be something to do with me.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't need to talk to all them.
It's just because everybody else is better than you.
Wow, you're ruthless.
Wait, there's one more.
No, I think it was 10
Oh.
pieces.
Well, well, my deck looks much better in Sorry. My deck looks in much better shape now you've picked up all that wood. No files on you, eh? No
Files? I'm not sure.
flies. Still, I suppose being given the chance to save your sorry skin will tend to give you a kick up the
Cossacks.
Cossacks.
That's the technical name for tailbone, or the medical name for tailbone.
You want to know why I'm giving you this chance? Truth is, as a sworn servant of a master of destruction, I'm not supposed to fraternize with your kind, but considering the state of my ship, I've got no other choice. Anyway, it's not like you're a proper builder. You're only an apprentice at the end of the day, so I'm sure it's fine. You wouldn't forsake me for a little thing like this, right? Anyway, I think we've chewed the fat long enough. If you want to cling onto your life for a little longer, I suppose you continue working like the dutiful little builder you are. Just remember, you can get all sorts of useful materials by smashing things up. Just be careful that what you bash doesn't bash you back.
Assuming, yeah, he'll have my next quest too.
You're an odd one. Since the moment I let you out of that cell, you've been scurrying around my deck and chatting with my crew without a care in the world. If anything, I'd wager you were actually enjoying this. There must be something wrong with you. I can't explain it any other way. I mean, why else would you wear that dopey green dopey bush?
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
Someone to comment about his dopey expression.
Faced with the same fate, most prisoners would be scared witless, but not you. Like, our character, Winky and Dink must be related because they don't have any emotions,
Yeah.
like, at all. You what? You always look like that when someone's got a job for you. Seems you aren't scared of us at all. I better keep you busy or who knows what else you might try and pull. Luckily, there's plenty for you to be getting on with. For starters, some of the boys on deck have got jobs that need doing. Report back to me when you've sorted them out. Is this still just the tutorial? This is taking forever.
Yeah, it is. That's right.
We're gonna have to cut this into multiple episodes.
Nice. Oh, I was gonna say, no one has anything. This guy does.
Hello. I've been watching you, Builder. I saw you scramble around the deck, greedily pocketing all that wood you could find. The raging tempest that struck last night washed all of our navigation lights overboard, but such things can be rebuilt, can they not? To wit, I wish you to use the wood you collected to make some new torches. Do you see that worn-out workbench over there? Use it to make 5 torches. Here, I believe you will need this oil to craft them. Yay! Once you have the torches, you must put them back in their proper positions. The 5 black blocks will be your sign. There is 1 by the workbench and 4 more around the stairs that lead below decks. Place 1 torch upon each block. Do not fail me, Builder. Craft the 5 torches and put them in place. Return to me when you have finished the task.
Build.
So I just craft 1, I guess.
What do I need?
5.
Oh, it crafts 5. Didn't see that. Good catch.
Whoop. I love all the little alliteration quips in all of the bios for every single
Yeah.
item. So, bam.
Oops.
And then 4. went exactly as I asked. The guy in flames burned brightly as before. For a ship such as ours, they could do with being a touch more sinister, if I do say so myself, but I shan't complain. The deck is illuminated once more. I must say, the work continued to create unsettles me, not that it masters. I'm sorry. Not that it matters. You will soon outlive your usefulness. But your work is not over yet. There are others aboard the ship who still might find some use for you. Go to them, I pray. Yay.
Mission completa. Oh.
Hi.
There's a pier.
Why do they have, like, whiskers, but they're on the side of their face?
That's true.
What are those?
Well, if this is the so-called builder, anyone would think you owned the place the way you're strutting around this deck. What's with the attitude? You're running errands for the boys and the captain's orders, and you want me to give you a job to do? Tell you what, you can help me relieve the board on being stuck in this good-for-nothing ship, as long as you're not afraid to put your life on the line. Truth is, I've always wondered whether builders can fight. How do you feel about going mano a mano with a monster? Oi, you fancy taking a swing at this kid? Just try not to kill him, eh? Alright, better put them dukes up. I warn you that skeleton soldier's a proper head case. Come and find me after the fight's finished, if you could still walk.
Well, it's better make sure not to die. I think we have to attack from the side that isn't on a sword. Nice.
Oh. Not to kill him, just beat him up.
Wait, who voiced this guy earlier? Was it you?
Yeah. Well, you're better boxer than you look, I'll give you that. Still, the only thing those pathetic punches of yours hurt was my pride. Not that I should be surprised, you're pretty bony for someone who claims to be a builder. That doesn't exactly bode well for your future career, does it? Lucky you don't have a future to speak of at all. Alright, be off with you. Go and tell the bosun what a weak thing you are. Fight worse than a wet washcloth. Hehehe, you fight like a cow's cadaver. You really aren't cut out for combat after all. What's that? You would have smashed him to smithereens if you'd had a weapon? Heh, a likely story. I'm going to bash him upside the skull with one of them torches you're such a whiz at whipping up? Don't make me laugh.
I'm going to burn you
Huh?
to death.
What's that book you've got there?
I'm going to smash your head open with it.
Oh.
Seriously, that book is massive. You could definitely kill a man
Yeah.
with that.
Cypress stick. Don't just stand there smirking. Tell me what's so funny.
I'm about to kill
You what? You just worked out how to make a cypress stick? Well, I never. Are you telling me builders can invent things as well as make them? Well, don't just stand around looking gormless. Put your money where your mouth is and make this cypress stick then. You know where the workstation is, right? One more thing. Once you've made it, don't forget to equip it. A weapon's no use otherwise. Crafting table?
Yeah. So, cypress stick and beat the hell out of that guy.
I'm not sure.
And then we should probably...
Build.
Why would you need more than one? Why do you want three?
Ah.
Why do you stack them? How do you stack in, like, cylindrical item? How does that work? Okay, so we gotta...
Oh, there we go.
So...
Equip the stick.
There.
The boy genius returns, cypress stick in hand. Now you really look the part. What do you say? You fancy another crack at that old bag of bones? Now you've got a weapon? Hell yeah. That's the spirit. I want to watch that rod try and put himself back together once you're through with him. Oh.
Let's go, let's go. Can't even land a hit.
A compound fracture. Bone crushing defeat. I don't know if I can pick myself up after this one. Go on then, lad. Go on, brag about beating me to the bosun. Well, you certainly gave that bag of bones a good hiding. Just look at the state of him. The only thing he's good for now is feeding a dog. You what? You feel a bit sorry for him? That's a new one. I'll wager no human ever shed a tear for a monster before. Just don't think you can butt him up by tickling my funny bone. Anyway, thanks for that, Builder. It certainly helped pass the time, if nothing else. I even think I learned something today. You builders are useless in a fist fight, but with a weapon in your hand, you're not to be sneezed at. But you're not done for the day yet. No. Not by a long shot. I've got a feeling in my bones there's someone else on board who needs a helping hand.
I have a feeling we're done for this video because this is a very long tutorial.
Yes, this tutorial is annoyingly long. So we will finish our last, or hopefully, our last job and continue with the next video. Right?
Yeah.
So, thank you. Oh, can I break stuff? No, I can't. I was going to say. Oh well. What's breakable? Nothing. Useless stick. Alright. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and watching, and we will be back soon with another episode of
Dragon Quest Builders 2!
Thanks.
Bye-bye.